We're gonna talk about it open again. I had to delete the last video because of reasons. Oh my god, there's a murder. Well, there's a pond, like I said last time, but whatever, there's a dude. Okay, there's a dude. Okay, so there's a ball. We got balls. We got big balls, and we got idiot. We got this dumbass over here who's ruined my last video, and I'm gonna kill them. Forever. Anyways, we got a grill, and we got that open. Baby, let's go. We got it open, it's done. It's finished. Everything. What is this? It's a shit. Well, we got it open. And we got out this stuff. So today we're going to be talking about worlds. And the worlds that I'm going to be talking about are every single world in that open that I have right now. This is kind of a pointless video because I don't know what to talk about. So first I'm going to talk about the worlds. Maybe then I'm going to talk about the mechanics of the game. So I'll go up and I'll talk about the mechanics. I know it's not the most interesting topic to talk about worlds. Mechanics. Well, maybe it is. For me, it's interesting because I need mechanics. I need mechanics. By the way, this is so nice. This is such a nice bench. I love this fucking bench. Anyways, yeah, so worlds. How many worlds do I have? Well, the first world is the Delep City, where Zephyr actually grows up in. And I might change the name, but Delep City is so interesting because initially there was a plot twist. This big plot twist was actually that the city was fake. That was a fake world. And now it's not a fake world. I need flashback cutscenes with Kim meeting Zephyr, so I can't really do the real life stuff. Right, like that would be the reveal that he was living in a fake world all this time because the real worlds, the actual, like, Earth was shown by real life footage. Now, I'm not going to do that because that just complicates things, but, excuse me. Yes, so, Delp City, it's nice. I have I have pictures for it, and I'm going to work on it as soon as I can. Anyways, the next world is actually going to be the war world. And the war world is so interesting. I added it in sometime in summer 2019. Though I remember the idea of the war world being there for a longer time. A much longer time. Well, not a much longer time, but like longer. But I don't know, maybe it's just my memory. Maybe my memory is just terrible. But anyways, yes. So I'm going to go up. But yeah, so we got the war world, which is cool. We visit the war world twice. Once, after the Delep City, when we meet Kim. And then another time. But anyways, so yeah, that's that. And we meet it, then, in the middle of the game, we go there again. The next world is the Dead Open City. So we're in the Dead Open City. We do stuff there. We draw Kim. There's like a funny thing where they have to draw each other. So you have to draw her. It's really funny. I hope it's added in. Anyways, so yeah. So that happens. And then there's such an interesting thing where you get the next world. That's not really that interesting, but the next world would be like an old school, like a Bendy and the Ink Machine world, that kind of style. That kind of just old school style. Similar to Kingdom Hearts 2's, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like that. It's like that world. That's like really, really old, cartoony, Disney, you know what I mean? That. Yeah, so that would be great, but it's a little intimidating because I have to make like models of the characters that are strange. So I don't know, I'm not sure how that would work, but yeah, so I'd have that. The next world is the food world, which is basically from the Ratatouille game, the dream worlds, where you're jumping on food. I really like that, so I thought it was going to be great if you could just, move around there a lot more freely. These wouldn't be long worlds. You'd be in there for like 20 to 30 minutes, maybe not even 30 minutes, maybe just like 20 minutes. If you go fast, maybe 15 or something. I don't know, they just wouldn't be very long. But 15 is short, 20 to 25. Then, the next would be, the Western world. I'm trying to really figure this one out, because I'm not sure if I like it. But the Western world. But I'm not sure about this one. Anyways, I'm sorry. The next world, also Western world, is where we meet Becca Dean, the stealing offer. I like him, he's funny. Or he's cool, or something, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of redeeming him or something. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, next, we have... Oh, and also we go to like a shopping mall in the Western world. I'm saying a lot of information. That's great. So we go to the mall, and then we go, we go on against the Dead Open City, and then we go. I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna move up. So let's go. Ugh. Gosh, okay. So, this is a really nice place. So, we got dumbass here again, who's stalking me actually, because they're a terrible person. Tell me what the next world is in that open. What is the next world? Okay. Well, the next world, because she doesn't know, because I'm the smartest person in the world. No sarcasm, I am the smartest. Why am I not the smartest, huh? I'm gonna murder you.
Okay.
Yes, I will kill you, like these sheep. I'm not a murderer. Anyways, no, that's not true. It's a lie. I have never murdered a single person. It's like that video where he's like, knowledge is integral. I've killed 3 men. That's a nice video. I love that video. That's so funny. Anyways, we got this nice thing. And I hate it. Because it reminds me of the song that I cannot get. It's like that Lotus song. Fuck. I'm still really triggered. I'm still... Yeah, but I can't say how much money because then I'll get into legal issues. Fuck. Anyways, yes. That's a blue color. Okay. I forgot. Okay, so the next world... Yes, we get 2 worlds. And these worlds, we go again back into the war world. And here we're gonna go into like another place. And like the world is colliding with another world. And it's like this weird thing. And then we have the wizarding world. And the wizarding world... Shut up. I knew that you would do that, you fucking... Potterhead. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we go to the war world. We got dog... Scotty! Scotty! My boy! Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh. Well, we'll cut from that. We'll go to the next world. That's the way. We got the wizarding world, and then we go to the broken world. Dog shot. Fly shot. My finger. That's my finger. Oh, that's my finger still. That's my second finger. It's called the middle finger. Anyways, that's besides the point. Next world is a broken world. And this world is where it's great. It's really visually, they're just very awesome. Like this bird and this freaking mushroom. I hate mushrooms. They're the worst thing that's ever existed in the entire universe. We got these pots and this balls. We cannot go inside because it's forbidden and you will die. Stupid ass bitch. So, we have the next world, and after the broken world, which is awesome, and we like restore it or something. Maybe we restore it. It's like a very short thing. So, dog. Is dog shot? Dog. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no. We got this beautiful shit house, the bird. Shut the fuck up. Okay, the worlds. I get you. So, after that, the next world is what? Wizarding. No, I already said that. You are stupid. Bruh. So, the next world. Is the Dead Open City. We go back to the Dead Open City, and Kenodo dies. He dies, guys. He dies. He's Kim's offer.
You had one job.
Did I ever say that? Did I ever talk about him? I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm totally fine. So, totally not traumatized. I had to kill one of my favorite offers. So, the next one. Okay, by the way, let's go up. Let's go. Ow, my hand, what the fuck? I just died. Look at that. I just died. By the way, this field, yeah, I love this field. And this is where in 2016 I used to think all the time. That like little shit that you see like in that range between there, that's where I thought of the name Dead Open. It just came up into my head. It's also where I created so many characters. A lot of them didn't make it in, but that's where I created 314. This is where I created Blacklight, Ben, and this is where like a lot of things happened. So I love this field. We're actually gonna go explore a little bit. So let's go on this grand an epic journey. And I'll finish up the world and then I'll talk about the mechanics for a little bit. This is gonna be really, really fun. And we passed the 10-minute mark. Okay, so the next world is the Little Big World. I call it that. It's a weird name, but basically it's a world where Zephyr and everyone and the whole gang are small in this big ass house, right? So they're just small, and it's like thundering outside. Thundering, yes, that's the correct thing. And it's just really nice. This is a really nice, like, relaxing kind of world where we just get to relax with the characters a little bit. It's nice. I like it. It's a nice thing that exists. And this is a thing as well. It's nice. Okay. Wow, I haven't been walking here for so long. I love this place. I really do. Like, this field is the ultimate field where everything was created. If I ever make a Last Dead Open video, this is where it should be done. I can think of only like one other place where it would be fair to make it. Or maybe two, but really it should be here. Anyways, the next world. Yes. The next world would be this always happens. I should have notes because I always forget. You know, because I know this stuff like so well. I know this stuff 100%. Oh man, that's nice. Okay. So, yeah, of course, the next world is the what is it? I legitimately forgot the next world, but I have remembered one world that may or may not make it in. And oh yeah, wait, I remember the other world. So this world could be like basically two worlds, but I think I will just make it into one world. And this is basically the video game world or RPG world. So this is the Undertale world. I don't know why I completely forgot about this one. Oh, there's a car. Damn. Well, whatever. Okay, so the car is gone. So actually I'm going to talk about the RPG world. This is where the mechanic of, you know, Undertale, moving the protagonist comes in, and it's really fun. This is a really fun world. I don't know how long it'd be, 35 minutes. Also the war world, you know, the second iteration of the war world. What the fuck is going on there? Anyways, I'm going back. I'm going back. So, yeah, that's where who is that? Why are there just so many people? Fuck. Can I just make a fucking video? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like wrap this up or something. Oh, that's so stupid. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna be here for a bit. So the second iteration of the War World and the Wizarding World, they're pretty long. They would be like 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Maybe they could be brought down. Not too long. Again, not too long. That doesn't mean that there's not stuff to do. You could definitely extend that to an hour. But yeah. So, the next... Oh, thank God they're going like away. Anyways, the next world would be... And okay, the second idea of the like video game world is just the video game world. It's like, they're all like PS1-ish, right? PS1 graphic-y. So, and they're just moving around this really aesthetically, like, just really, like, what is it, like, vaporwave-ish world. Anyways, yeah. So, the next world is the Silent World, where madhouse figures, ghosts, chambers, the scary world. Yeah. So, that's that. And the next world is then the final world, which is the clock, the open clock, the citadel, the whatever, the tower, the clock tower, where we fight Armored Dainton, basically. Yeah. So that's that. It's funny because I recorded videos here, like in 2017 and 18, and I deleted them because I didn't have space. I deleted so many videos that were like great, just because I didn't have space, and it's a shame. Yeah, so... Anyways, I'm gonna be moving home, and I'm gonna be also talking quickly about the gameplay. Some gameplay ideas, and how I think it functions. Now, I've already stated a few things about the gameplay. I don't know if I really said anything about the gameplay. I haven't really said anything like recent about the gameplay, which is quite interesting. I have written about it, though, multiple times. anyways, yeah, let's move back. Let's move back a bit, and yeah. So the Silent World, and armored, and then we got the Deadly Opening, and that's the end. That's the end right there of the worlds. I may have more ideas in the future. Some of these worlds may not even, like, half of these worlds I'm sure will not even make it into the final game. I am completely sure of that. And yeah, so the gameplay. The gameplay is interesting. Basically, it's action RPG gameplay where you just go around slashing things, and you always have one weapon, but you can have different variations of that weapon. So you can have a long stick, just a regular stick, or a really long stick maybe, or you can have a metal stick, and at that point that's a bar, isn't it? That's just a metal bar, and Zephyr can be hitting with that, but his attacks are like really slow, but they do hit hard, but they're really slow. Meanwhile, with the wooden one, you can just keep going. You can keep going. And you can have rounds. You have these rounds, and you can prepare for every round. And basically, the way that the world encounters, like with normal enemies, work is that they should prepare you for the boss of the world, right? So these enemies should be like unique and prepare you for the boss. Like, they should present challenges that you have to learn that the boss will then use in, like, enemies do one type attack, and then the next enemy does two type attacks, and the next enemies on the next map do three type attacks. So then the final boss will have like variations of 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-2-1, right? So you have to learn it that way by practicing the rounds, and that's so nice. I love that you can practice the rounds. A lot of this came from Geometry Dash. You also have the left and right hand mechanic, which always keeps you at bay. So basically the enemy changes outline colors. I had a fly in my ear from a fuck, and I had it in my mouth. I had a fly in my mouth, of course. And the outline of the enemy, of the boss, and of the enemies and the bosses is red or green. And whether it's red or green means that you need to have your weapon in your left or your right hand. So right is red, left is green, or the opposite, or left is red and right is green. Depends on how I'll do that. I'm still not sure. And it makes sense even story-wise, because one of Zephyr's hands is covered by a madhouse, by the darkness. So makes sense why he would sometimes have to use one hand and sometimes the other, because he's got this strange thing. Anyways, yeah, so that's that. And this is instant. You switch between left and right by, well, left and right buttons on the button, and on the keyboard this would be Q and E. This be Q and E, which, while you're moving around, so WASD and QE, you switch at that. Maybe there's some other way, but I think that's the best way to do that. And yeah, I mean, that's some quick stuff about the gameplay. There's, you level up by taking darkness. Every time you die, you can take the darkness. And sometimes there are enemies that are automatically going to take the darkness, like, going to give you darkness. And so, and you don't want darkness, because it does make you stronger. So that is how you level up. You don't level up by fighting enemies. You fight enemies to learn their attacks, right? That's what you do. You do that to learn. You don't really fight by fight to level up. That's not a thing that's in the game. But you do level up by taking the darkness. Now, you can't just take maximum darkness and or always take darkness as soon as you can. Problem is that this would have like consequences. Gameplay wise, some boss battles would be a lot more tricky. God damn it. You're ruining my video. Some boss battles would be more tricky and maybe have more rounds, so they wouldn't necessarily be harder, but it would take longer to defeat them. So maybe this would be like a speedrun thing, where you really cannot take a lot of darkness, because it makes the game, it takes longer to beat the game. So this would be very interesting. And I think that the bosses, obviously, that it's something like setting up your own game mode, right? If you want the game to be on easy or normal mode, you take a lot of darkness. If you want the game to be on extreme critical or like hard mode, then you don't take any darkness, right? Or you take very little darkness. And I think that that's a great way to do that, because now the player can themselves learn how hard the game actually is, instead of having to try and guess how hard it is by trying to guess how hard it is and then having to choose a difficulty. So maybe they choose a normal difficulty, but it's too easy. Sometimes they choose a hard difficulty and it's way too hard. Sometimes they choose normal difficulty and it's way too hard. That's a problem. The way I would have it is that they just automatically set their own character up by how strong they are, and are still encouraged to not take the darkness, because it has consequences narratively and gameplay-wise. Now, will it actually have consequences? No, not really. Well, like, scenes will change, definitely, and all that. And the game doesn't become free. It just becomes, you're giving a lot more stuff to defeat enemies. And it's less about precision, but it is more so about just using a lot of special abilities that you get from taking the darkness, and you have more health. It's a lot more forgivable and all that good stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess that's that. So this was, I don't know what this video really was. It was a little bit pointless, but I thought I would just record a video here on the field that started it all. I mean, this is what started it all, isn't it? Under this one sky on this field is where I walked in 2016, and even in 2015. But in 2015, I didn't really think about it open. In summer of 2015. Always summer of 2016, so many things happened on this field while I was riding my bike and thinking about just so many things about Dead Open. And I was thinking here in 2017 and 2018 and 2019 and 2020. I think here every year, and this is still one of the best thinking places. Although the place I do go now at home is better for me because there's less people, it's less open, it's closer to home, and I just really like it there. But this is like second best. I really like this place. And yeah, so I guess that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching this video, and see you. Yeah. Guess that's it. I think I'll make more videos. I'll see. So, thank you.